Hello there, Gemini. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 8th to the 14th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I am programming these cards for you as we speak. As always, these readings will connect with some Gemini, but not all Gemini. If it works for you, great. Hit the like button and hit the bell. Then you'll be notified every week when I put up a new video. Thank you. So let's go ahead and add some cards. Alrighty then. So let's look at what we have here. We have the 6 of Pentacles that was talking about how you had wanted to do some giving, some financial giving at some point. There was something about that that felt like a good idea to you. And there's, interesting. Okay, so the Fool has shown up here to say that moving forward and jumping into something, we had it in the same spot last week, might still be an interesting idea. And the Death card has shown up here to say that it's something needs to be released to move forward. So I'm only concerned that the giving might be a sabotage in some way. If the giving up something that's holding you back correlates with this charity work, awesome. I think that's a wonderful pairing. Let's face it, if you can clean out your garage and get rid of things you don't need, but also help somebody else out, like, oh, I have too much camping gear and I need to get rid of it. Oh, my buddy wants to start camping. Let's go give it to them, and everybody wins. I don't have it in my space, and they have it in theirs. Yay. That's great. And that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. Okay, we want to strive for that kind of beneficial on both ends kind of situation. That would be great. But if we're looking at financial changes or otherwise, you want to carefully think it through to figure out if you're going to help yourself in your taxes or whatever. That's cool. But just kind of double check and verify, dot those I's, cross those T's before you make those decisions, because it's really important to have that in place. The Queen of Pentacles is here blocking you, right? She's like real concerned about the finances. She's like, all of the decisions you want to make right now are going to be a real problem for all what we're doing. So we want to be very careful about what we're doing financially. Be on point about that. It's incredibly important that you not do it the wrong way. This here's the Devil, and the Devil is here saying that sabotaging yourself might be a real issue this particular week. So don't block yourself with self-sabotage, right? And of course, the Ace of Pentacles saying there's no free money. So we have the Queen of Pentacles worrying about money. We have self-sabotage on point. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which says there's no free money in this position. Let's be clear. Cleaning out your garage is a real great plan. But doing any real financial giving without double checking everything is going to be a real sketchy choice, okay? So I just really want to reiterate that you want to be careful with your finances this week, okay? We have the 9 of Swords saying that there's some concern about how you use your power in the past and how that's coming out right now. maybe you were in charge of a bunch of money in the past, and the way you handled it didn't go according to plan, or it's getting you into a position. There's the financial position, which hasn't really got to do with your power per se, except in how you're handling it, right? You've been the one in charge of the money, okay? It doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you a wrong person. You're doing everything you can to make sure that you don't get screwed in the process of handling all the money. We get that. Totally get that. But there's that moment where you're like going to have to maybe take it in the shorts a little bit. And you've done everything you could to not have to. And maybe the giving is what puts you back in check, right? Where you do some charity work that brings back into balance something else that you may have had to pay taxes on later, and that would be better, right? Somehow? I don't know. It might be just a double whammy of money going out. I don't know. But you want to double check it all and make sure that everything is good, while at the same time accepting the possibility that you might have to take some loss, right? Just sort of overcoats the idea of altogether anyway, right? So, because it was a loss to begin with, an emotional loss. So, that being said, it's important to just complete. I think there's something about this that feels like it needs to get finished. You're regretting how you used your power in the past. You're having an opportunity to regain more control in this situation. Okay, so people are still letting you do your thing. Do whatever you need to do. Do it the best way you can. And then the Hierophant shows up to say that this is about faith. Having some physical faith. Whatever that is, do it. Go visit the trees. Burn a candle. Go to the temple. I don't care. Do what you need to do for you to feel at one with your higher power, your God, whatever, and know that you're doing the best you can, and you're not doing anything maliciously to hurt anyone else. Well, you try not to hurt yourself, right? So nobody wants anyone to get hurt, and in the end it might just turn out to be a thing. So it's going to be what it's supposed to be, and just do your thing, right? Keep an eye on your money and do your best, and we'll talk next week. All right? Thank you, Gemini.